As an exchange student, there are a lot of other people that also want to make friends and don't know too many people yet. Since you've been living in Singapore for around 4 months, was there ever a time that you felt lonely? I would say
Studying abroad has always been a dream for many students worldwide, but have you ever imagined what makes it such a worthwhile experience? Today, I sit down with an exchange student in Singapore, but the topic applies to anyone moving to a different city or a different country. The idea of this video comes from my personal struggles of making friends abroad. So if you find yourself in a similar situation, let me know down in the comments below. And without further ado, let's begin.
so. Thank you for your time. So where are you from? I'm from Germany. I've been here for 4 months now.
Exchange student?
Yeah, exchange student. Is this your first time living away from your home country for an extended period of time? Yeah, it's even the first time living away from our home city. So, and what is it like? So far, it's pretty cool. I would say it's quite a new experience. I've never really had an experience like this before, but I would say it's really fun. Definitely recommend it. What activities have you done so far during your exchange? I mean, obviously, I've done a lot of traveling since I've never been to Southeast Asia before. But in Singapore itself, I would say a lot of stuff like sightseeing, cycling, things like that, the typical touristy stuff. But also exploring some local food options. I would say the hawker centers here are really cool. So, how have you gone about making new friends in a foreign country like Singapore? I would say as an exchange student, it's probably the easiest way to make new friends because there are a lot of other people that also want to make friends and don't know too many people yet. I would say just being around campus, talking to people helps the most. And then once you know some people, they typically introduce you to their friends and kind of goes that way. At uni, you also have some events that you can attend to meet some new people that might also be helpful. How many of your friends are international students, local students? Could you give us some perspective about it? I'd say most friends are probably international students, also exchange students. I would say the main reason is probably because the interests align quite well, because local students don't want to travel as much as the exchange students want to, because they don't really have so much time because they also have to study. But I'd say maybe 10% of the people that I know are local students, roughly. Because there are some people in my hall that I typically talk to when I meet them, or maybe grab dinner sometime. So far, all interactions have been quite nice with local students, like similar to all other interactions, I'd say. What I found a bit odd or new was the sleep schedule here. Typically, back at home, I would get up a bit earlier and not go to sleep at like 2 or 3 a.m. So that's something a bit different, but I would say I kind of got used to it here, and I'm also getting up quite late oftentimes. So yeah.
So you're saying students here sleep late and wake up late, right?
Yeah, I would say like a lot of students here are studying way longer in the evening and then also waking up later in the morning. I would say that's not so typical back home. Back home, we wake up a bit earlier, but we also don't study that long. So, I mean, I would say both systems work, and I kind of get it here because it's a bit cooler in the evening, so it kind of makes sense.
All of the friends that you've met during your exchange, how many of them would you consider as close friends, or those that are worth keeping in touch after your exchange?
I'd say for most of them, I would want to keep in touch, but for close friends, we haven't known each other for long enough. I feel like back at home, I got like 7 close friends maybe, and I've known them for at least 2 years. So, I mean, there might develop a closer friendship, but so far, I really like all the people that I've met here, and I would like to visit them someday, especially since they're also situated in different parts of the world. But yeah, I would consider them like good friends, but not super close friends.
From which countries are your friends from, if you don't mind telling us?
So a lot of them are from the States and Canada, some UK people, France, Australia, yeah, and then some other countries are across Europe.
Since you've been living in Singapore for around 4 months, was there ever a time that you felt lonely?
I would say not so much actually, because there are always people around you, especially on campus. I feel like whenever I would have had the feeling of loneliness, I would just ask someone, "Hey, want to grab dinner or lunch?" So I would say that's kind of nice, but I think it would have definitely been different if I was living on campus. I would say campus makes a huge difference here.
Right. Just living in hall basically allows you to like meet so many people within your doorstep.
Yeah, I would say that helps quite a lot. Also, all the other people that are living in other halls are still very close by, so can easily just meet up in the evening. I would say I'm way more social here compared to back home. And sometimes in the evening and here, I don't know, I typically do something because there's always something going on. So might as well join that.
Before we end, what would be your advice to someone who is thinking of studying in another country for a period of time?
I would say you should definitely do it. Like, I think for all of the people that I've met so far, it's been worth it. Just be open and enjoy your time. I think you can't really do anything wrong there. I mean, I think pretty much all of the people that I know have had a good time. So I think
Thank you so much for your time.
you're welcome. No worries.
You'll be really lucky to watch the next video, but the problem is it'll be gone in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.